All right, guys, these are your channeled messages for March 24th, 2024, but the messages are timeless. Whenever you find them, you're meant to find them. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get it. Okay, so the first two cards to come out are Just Rest. Take time to rest, exhaustion, rejuvenate, relax. Second card, you're not crazy, you know. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. Don't question yourself and don't second guess. And the last card that came out is Family Feud, but it was in the reverse. Family is the source of your current issues. Forgive, but don't forget. Clear, cut, and release karmics. So again, in the reverse, we are steadily upon the lunar full moon eclipse in Libra, and it is surrounding a lot of relationships, a lot of things that are taking place in the relationships of all kind, platonically, romantically, getting rid of a lot of these low vibrational, drama filled, generational curse bearing, a lot of this deep wounded patterns, trauma, pain, suffering, the cyclical way of being, doing, thinking, acting within our relationships as a whole across the board. And there are a lot of people, places, and things that are being cleared out and removed from our life right now. A lot of past life karma, a lot of karmic contracts, a lot of soul ties, a lot of this really dense, heavy. I mentioned this in the last couple of readings that I did about the energy that was coming through being it was like a hefty download of energy, and it wasn't inherently like very dark energy that I'm typically used to dealing with, but it was just dense, it was heavy, it was thick. It was some thick energy, and as such it's causing us to have this exhaustion, feeling very tired, very drained, very fatigued. Again, I'm not a medical professional, so if you feel off in some broader spectrum way, please seek your medical professional or what have you. But I'm just saying, in this sense, going through this process as a whole, ascension is not easy. It's not a overnight process. It's not a linear process. It's messy. It's difficult. You will have really great days and you will have really, really shitty days. And that's just the facts of it. That's just what it is. And as you go through the ascension, as you're riding these waves, as you're climbing that ladder, you're going to get tired. You're going to need to give your body this time to relax, to heal, to rejuvenate, refresh, and integrate all the changes that are taking place. There's so much going on, so much happening, shifting, being removed, being cleared out, being extracted from your soul, from your DNA, from your genetic blueprint, for lack of better words, at this greater cosmic quantum energetic level. I mean, it is. I wish I could. I wish I could show you what I'm seeing on it, but it's when it's this zoomed out perspective of essentially everything that's happening and existing and going on right now at once on this grand scale. It's so much energetically intertwined. This, I think it's called scientifically a quantum entanglement of energies that is always taking place. There's always these multiple timelines that are existing at once, but the process that we're going through right now is clearing out, closing, and collapsing these dense, unneeded, painful, traumatic, I'm like, line? um, these painful, traumatic, no longer serving, thank you, no longer serving your highest good timelines, right? So you will retain the lessons. You will, 555 just on the clock, changes are coming. You will retain the lessons. You will retain the knowledge. You will retain all the things that you have learned from these older, past, denser timelines that you have outgrown and elevated, and that as a whole, the universe, source, God has decided is no longer of benefit for the greater good of the collective, of the highest consciousness. You will feel these, I don't know, when these things are taking place, you will feel these dips of exhaustion. uh, there's a lot that's happening right now. You know, you do know what you're doing. You do know that there is this grander, bigger picture, grander scale of things taking place, even though you're not able to consciously logic it out, which you shouldn't be trying to do anyways. Remember, we are moving from the heart and soul, right? So the third eye chakra, your crown chakra, um, your heart chakra are the main components, 1, 2, 3, that you should be using. Your mind should definitely be the last thing that you're using at this point in the game, to try to help you navigate and move in this new energy, in this new world, through this ascension process. Okay, so please trust yourself and don't second guess. Don't let your mind get stuck in this old world thinking, being, doing, existing process, right? Because we're not there anymore. We're not. And as strange as it can be, please allow these changes that are happening to take place, to take its course, and allow you to rise like the phoenix that you are. Again, the process of death and rebirth is something that occurs in a lot of my 144, 250 in phases frequently. Um, it's not easy, and but every time that you go through this cycle, you are meant to continue to close and clear out these karmic lessons, people, places, things, right? Which is why it is in the reverse, because that is exactly what is taking place right now and what has been taking place. So you may feel overly emotional. You will lose relationships with people, places, and things that are not in alignment with you anymore. And quite frankly, we're never your people to begin with. And I'm sorry, but this is the truth. Those relationships that were doing nothing but holding you back, blocking your blessings, or trying to take from you in an unreciprocated way, then will be removed. Um, that's part of the process. And don't get in the way. Don't try to knock on the doors that are slamming shut. Allow these people to go, wish them love, light, and healing on their way and on their journey. And you keep going, and you keep growing, and you keep glowing, and you keep doing the things that you are being called to do right now. The card that is at the bottom of the deck is It's a Vibe. You just know, feel something, good or bad. Vibes give insight to things that we can't physically see. Anything that moves your soul is a vibe. Trust the vibes. And with that being said, I know it was a lot to take in, but please, 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 um, watch this multiple times and allow the activations to take place within you, because trust and know that it is. I love you guys. Thank you all for everything. Happy lunar eclipse and Libra full moon. I'll see you on the next one. B Squad.